I'll go to add and then curve, and I'm choosing Bezier curve. Now let me see the curve from the top. In the perspective from the top I'm seeing, and I'll press edit mode, that is to see its components. You see it will have vertices, and around the vertex you will see a tangent handle, and the tangent handle will be having uh, points. So what is there in the middle is vertex, and how many vertices are there? 1 and 2. So two vertices are there. For each vertex we have a tangent handle, and those tangent handles are having 2 points. This is 1 point, this is 1 point. Okay, so let me go to top orthographic. Let me see how to operate this curve, how to move this curve or rotate all that. So now when I am in object mode, I can go to move option and then move it, right? This we all know. Now I'll go into edit mode, and I will do rectangular selection and then select this vertex, and then I'll try to move it. Yeah, it is moving along with the tangent handle. Now if I want to move this side, only this side alone, you see what is happening parallelly, that side also is rotating. So if I don't want it, we have an option. We have the option to break the tangent handle. How? We can press V in the keyboard, and then we have several types of handle. Now let me just choose this vector handle. Automatic is, it is already in automatic mode, so let me choose this vector mode. Now you see it has broken. Now we have the freedom of moving only one side of the vertex, one side of the tangent handle, like this we can do. So this will be very useful when you are drawing some shape, uh, like some curved shape. When it is continuing to be curved, suddenly you may feel like it should go sharp. At that time, you can press V in the keyboard and then choose vector and then make it sharp like this. So, right. Now this is about the tangent handle. Right. We have to, I am calling this vertex what is there in the middle, and these are called points. Right. Now if I want, there are only two vertices, and make this back to automatic. Yeah, now it has become automatic. Right. Now there are only two vertices. If I want to have more vertices, what I should do? I should select both these vertices, one and then two, and right click and then choose subdivide. Here you will see, as usual in Blender, where the settings appears, you will see settings have appeared, and in the middle of these two vertices, only there were two vertices before. Now one more vertex is being added. If I want to increase the one to many, I can just go to this subdivide settings and increase this. You can see it is getting increased. Now I can just select it and then move it like this. Okay, fine. You can change the shape of the curve. So we can undo this. Now suppose if I want to grow from here, from the end or starting, how to do that? I'll select any one vertex and then press E in the keyboard. It will extrude like this. Again it will extrude like this. It will extrude. So when I press E, it is extrusion, or we can say it is getting copied with continuity. So like this we have to deal with this curve. Now we are going to draw a shape, a simple shape using this curve, and go to add curve, Bezier. Right, we are in the top view. uh, let's go to front view, go to rotate option, and then special manipulation 90 degrees, and this side also special manipulation 90 degrees. Now in front view we are, this is the origin, that is world center, x-axis line horizontally and z-axis line vertically. This, I am keeping this curve little away from this blue color line, that is world center, world axis line. Right now let's create some shape like um, which will have some turning. Right. I'll go into edit mode and then first make these two vertex flat and press V in the keyboard and then choose vector. It has become flat. Okay, fine. Now let me add some vertices. I have selected these two vertices and then right click and subdivide, choose subdivide. Right, now I'll go to the settings, subdivide settings. I have added 3, maybe more we can add, some 12 we can add. Right. Now what I will do is I will select the middle ones and just try to move it. You see how it is coming? Okay, so it is so too sharp. You see, it is too sharp. So let me make it curvature. So how to do that? I will select all these vertices because all these vertices I want to convert it to curvature. I have selected all these vertices. Right click and then um, select handle type automatic. Or we can just press V in the keyboard and then choose whatever we want. Automatic I have chosen, right? Now I'll go to this one. Now you can see it is in curve, but I don't want to move this vertex. Instead, from here I will start this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, enough. So like this I'm doing, right? Now I want this guy to be little uh, like flatter. Rest of the middle uh, like wave kind of these waves, no, can be curved, curvature. But this beginning one and the last one, let me make it bit sharp so that no, you will know. Okay, with this we can make sharp edges as well as in some portions we can make curved edges with the same curve. So for that, to gain that knowledge, we are going to see this. So first make this one little sharp edge. So I'm selecting this vertex, pressing V and then choosing vector. Right. This has become sharp now, and I'm choosing this vertex and then I'm trying to uh, scale it. See, it is scaling nicely. Even in Blender we can do this. Only in Blender we can select the vertex and scale it, even rotate it, all that we can do. See, we can rotate also. So this is a nice option. Now once we have scaled it, we can add uh, an in-between point, that is in between vertex we can add. I have scaled it, then I have brought this curvature to this level, then I am selecting these two vertices in between I want to add. So I am selecting this start and end, right click on the middle and then subdivide. Right. Now I am bringing this like this. Okay, fine. I am rotating it. Okay, I'm trying to move it manually and trying to make it straight. Now I'll press V and then vector, choose vector and then I'll move it and make it straight. If you are not satisfied with the straightness, if you want accuracy, then you have to select both these vertices and go to scale option, do the special manipulation 0. Now it has become perfectly straight. So this side also we have to add, same way we have to add, and selecting this one and this one, right click, subdivide. Now bring this guy here. Now I have rotated it. Press V and then choose vector, and here actually we need to add one more. uh, Here, from here the curvature can start, but here we need a sharp edge. Right. So we have to add here also one vertex. Again bring it down and then choose V vector. Yeah. Now to make it proper straight, and have selected these two vertices, and in scale option choosing the Z axis, special manipulation, typing 0. Now it has become straight. This also we have to make it straight. Yeah, we have to make it manually straight. So like this, no. Now we can delete this one. We don't need this. So same way here also we should do. Instead, what I will do, I will just select this place, and then Shift D. I'll duplicate it, escape, and then move it downwards like this, and then uh, that is, you must understand that I have duplicated it inside the edit mode. So in Blender, no, when I duplicate it inside the edit mode, it will be considered still one entity only, one single entity. Though I have duplicated using the Shift D, you see, when I go into edit mode or object mode, you see it will be only one entity, one object as previous. So uh, in Blender, we can duplicate the components and join them. Yeah? That is what facility we have. Right. Now I'm going to merge these guys, these two. Though they are one single mesh or one single curve, still it is not geometrically a continuous curve. So we have to merge them. How? Same. We have to press F, fill. Now it got joined. Now any one vertex we can delete. So now in the upper portion we don't have to do the same thing in the down portion. We can just duplicate and keep it. Right. Now here we need to make it sharp. So I'll press V and then make it sharp. So here also let's add one solution. Move it rightwards and then bring it like this. Select it, make it 0, and this maybe we can just rotate it and keep it. So this one we don't need. This one we can just move it and now this kind of sharp edges and curved edges we have made. Now we can just we will try to make it a mesh. So how to make it a mesh? Now you see it is away from the world center to this level. That is, we can say it is 1 unit away from the world center. Right. Now I'll go to, we have an option that is it will uh, to make a mesh. No, it is now curved. You see they are not having uh, that is they are still having the tangents, huh? They are curved. When they have tangents, when the vertices are having tangents, they are curved, easier curving it, huh? We can even convert it to poly curve also, that is mesh curve also we can convert. You won't see any um, tangent handle around the vertex. So, but for now we are not doing that. I will show you another way of making it a mesh. But for now, so for now we will use this Bezier curve and make it a mesh. How? Go to modifier and then add modifier. Under generate menu, we have an option called screw. So let's apply it and see what is happening. So it will show like this only, because we have to choose the right axis and also apply all transforms. So let me choose first the right axis. What is the right axis? It is Z. Yeah, it is correct only. Now let me do that is, you go to local axis now. See, it is X axis. So because of that, though I have switched to the right axis, Z axis is the right axis, it need not give this result. Actually this wrong result it did not give, because it is in Z axis, but still it is showing like this because we didn't apply all transforms. We drew the curve, we changed its shape, all that. Now we have to do the all transforms, control A, all transforms. Now you can see this. Now before texturing and UV unwrapping, what we should do, first we should correct this. That is, you see how many steps are there. Steps viewport 16 and render 16. Okay, but still I feel this is not enough. So what I will do, because it is looking little not so smooth and edges are too like very blur, it's not clear, edges are not turning clearly. So for that purpose what we should do, we should apply subdivision surface. So let's go to add modifier, generate, and then subdivision surface. Now you see it has become rounded. So I want to uh, I want to make the sharp edges, or I want to I want the sharp edges to remain sharp only even after subdivision, applying the subdivision modifier. So how to achieve that? Let's go to um, profile curve. This is called profile curve. That, let's add one more point here. These 2 points we have to select start and end. In between we are adding the points. You see little it has become sharp. Bit sharpness is there. Now we can just move it and then bring the sharpness. The same point we have to move it and then bring the sharpness. So here when I pull this point here, the sharpness is lost here. So here also we should add the point. So to nail it, we are actually nailing it um, by giving more vertices. No, we are trying to nail the shape. Uh, now I go to this start vertex and then this end vertex. Right click, subdivide. Now we can make this edge sharp. Right. This one also we should make sharp. some extent it has become sharp. If you want more sharp, you have to add more points. I'm adding 2 points between this so that it can become more sharper. Median point, scale in Z. Now it has become sharp. So here also down portion also we have to do the same thing. So divide and then add two vertices, one towards downwards, and press V in the keyboard, make it straight, and then this another one, again make it straight using the vector, and then this. So like this you can make it sharp or that. Now we have to, it is still a curve, you see it has no mesh. I have selected this object, I am going into edit mode, I am seeing only the curves vertices, and it is still a curve. In the outliner we can see it is not a mesh, it is still a curve. We can see the icon. So how to convert it to mesh? Yeah. So how to convert it to mesh? For our backup, what I am doing is I am keeping the I am keeping the I'm keeping the curve object. So I'm having a backup, that is by duplicating it I'm having a backup, and hiding the Bezier curve mesh, that is curve mesh, and then the duplicate I'm going to convert it to uh, what mesh. See, we can see this in the under the object menu, go to convert and then mesh. Now before converting, now I'll show you, uh, it won't be having, I'll go to wireframe and show you. See, it is having uh, these many vertices. In wireframe we can see that it will show with the vertices and edges faces, it will show now after conversion. Now we are not able to see the vertices. I'm in edit mode, still I'm not able to see the vertices faces on that. Now once I do the conversion, we'll be able to see the components. See, now the old curve one I have hidden, so whenever we want we can take it. Now go to solid mode, so we can see the mesh form. That is, this is a true mesh actually. Now if you want it to be little smoother, then what we have to do is uh, we have to switch it to shade auto smooth, and then go to add modifier, and under the generate menu, subdivision surface, same thing, then it will become nice. We can increase values here if you want. Right. Now what we have to do is we have to do the unwrapping and go into edge mode. This is x-axis line, so backside, this is the backside. I will choose this one as a cutting. Suppose it is having um, a closure here, then we have to do filling. So I have selected the top surface, that is top edge loop, and then pressing F in the keyboard, it will fill it. Now you may feel that it is bit rounded, it is not looking like a metal. So in that case we can add more points and make it sharper or harder. The bottom also we can make. Go to select the edge loop, then press F in the keyboard. Right. Now I feel these many horizontal edges we don't need, so I can delete actually. I am selecting alternate edge loops, yeah. And then you can see alternate edge loops I have selected for deletion. Yeah. Now I'll press delete in the keyboard and choose dissolve edges. Yeah. Still I feel I can delete. So again alternate edges and then delete dissolve edges. Now, yeah. So like this it is looking. Now we have to do the marking. For UV unwrapping we have to do the marking. Right click, mark scene. This portion also we have to select and then mark scene. Right. So mark scene is done. Once again I'll just do this apply all transforms. Yeah, it is already applied but still we are just applying. Now go to UV editing, press A, select all, and then switch on the sync, press U in the keyboard, or you can go to UV menu and choose unwrap. Yeah. Now just come like this. We have to make it straight. So it may look simple, but so much work has gone in, and also uh, once that is how to draw the curve and how to manipulate it. That knowledge you will gain by doing this. If you if you are willing to do this, you can do this. That is, I have done till the this UV unwrapping section. So till this level, if you want to do, you can do. This is the same workflow. No, we'll be doing for anything else. That is for like if you are going to use a curve and make your machine, whatever parts you are going to do, this is the way we have to do. Another way is there, that also, that is why we have, if you want I will show you that. I will switch on that. We don't need this model, so it's that is also a bit simpler way, but we won't be using this modifier, so we can close this. Close this one. We have only the curve. Now I'll go to edit mode, and then yeah, before that I have to convert it to mesh curve, that is poly curve. So I'll go to object, convert, convert to mesh. Now you will be seeing the tangent handles also, because um, it is a mesh curve or poly curve, so you won't be seeing the tangent handle. Right. Now, how to make it a mesh? That is, how to revolve it and make it a mesh. So we have converted it to mesh, that is mesh curve. Now go into edit mode, press A in the keyboard, and there is an option called spinning. It's a nice option. It's a very easy option. Spin. It is showing which axis I should revolve or spin. So I'm saying, yeah, Z axis. You are already on that, in that. Right. How many steps we can keep? Maybe 16 steps. 16 is a good number of steps for circle. Right. Circular shapes. Now, and go to top view and do like this. So here, if I type 360, it will be over. We need not do it manually. 360. It's over. So same thing we got using this option also, spin option. So this is another way of doing it, and there is one more way of doing is you have to take add mesh cylinder and then uh, do it manually. Like you have to raise this one. You have to come out of this spin tool. Like go to transparency and then the last portion like this. Um, and then so keeping this as reference, we have to do the remodeling. This is the shape. Press E in the keyboard and then extrude it, scale it. Sorry. Again extrude. This is a way to remodel it. So again extrude like that, scale it to the top view and then switch on the X-ray and then scale it from down onto front view and then again press E and now it's curvature. So because it is curvature, we have to apply more options. So how? Press E and then bring it down and then scale it up and again E, bring it down, scale it down. Right. Now this one we should select, go to edge mode. This one we should select and then Control B, like this we should, to make the curvature. Go here, if you can do something using this shape or these factors, you can just, you're welcome to do that. Or if it's not working, scale it manually to fit the shape of this. The same way we have to do it here also. Maybe we can just select this portion and then duplicate, bring it down. See, I am duplicating in edit mode, so still it is a same object in object mode. As per the blender's account, it is only one entity, one mesh, but in edit mode it is a different mesh. See, you can see the gap. So anytime we can join. Like this we have to keep. And it's time to join them geometrically. Both the vertices we have selected. Press M in the keyboard. By distance, increase the distance. Yeah, they are joined. You can see the difference. See, they are two now. And press again. I'm doing. I've undone it. Press M in the keyboard. Choose it. Choose by distance. See, it is done. What the distance? What I we have typed is 0.0301 or 0.03. You can see. Now again go to face mode and then duplicate this also. Shift D and then like this we can keep. And here maybe one more duplication we have to do. Press E and then like this. Now go to vertices and select these both the vertices. Little changes we have to do, I think. Let's scale it up. Press M by distance and then scale in Z. Yeah. This one I think we don't need. Delete it. Delete faces. Now we have to bring this one, this guy, downwards. Shift D. Go to move and then put it here. Only when the number of vertices mesh mesh and in this mesh are same, only then this geometrical joining is possible. Yeah? Otherwise it's not possible. So then the number of vertices should be same for both of them. Now press M, distance, should make it flat. Now this also we can manipulate. There is some extra faces we can delete them. Let's move it up. So here also we should do, this is how we were doing till this level. Same way we should do. So this is the third way of doing it. Using the add mesh primitive cylinder we did. Before that what we used is curve, Bezier curve we used. So these are the three ways of doing some shapes. So this is how we will be doing any model. You take any model. You may call it engineering model, you may categorize it, but these are the tools we are going to use ultimately. So you have to know the workflow for any shape. Then you will model, uh, slowly you will be able to model what are the shape you want. Only what we have, that is, some shapes are soft, some shapes are hard. Okay, and some shapes are continuous. That is, if you see organic shapes, uh, they are continuous. If you see our body or any animal you are creating, it will be continuous. They are organic ones. But in case of metals and hard surfaces, machinery models, it will be separate. It won't be continuous surface. It need not be also. So in that case, you can just separate it. You You can just bring, you can separate. If you feel like this is a separate object, you can select that portion and press P in the keyboard, selection, go back to edit, object mode and see you are seeing one more entity in the outline. It has become separated, but the alignment will be proper. Though it is separate, why we are not doing it separately? Why we are not taking another cylinder and doing this shape? No, because the alignment will be nice if you are doing it continuous. Then if you do the breakup, the alignment will be proper. So for that purpose, we have to uh, do our best. We have to make it. The scale of that model is bigger. That is why it is imported from some other software, no? So the scale of the model is very bigger. So we have to increase the not only the power, diffuse, specular.
Did I send you
also
this?
we have to
Did I not
increase.
send you anything, or did I send you one thing at least?
In the light properties.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
So
it is working.
remaining things I
So
got
let me
confused.
change. Let me put one more light, and go to add light, point light, and then yeah, that is what I am telling. I have okay. I will
Not
show
three,
you
there are
that
7 or 8.
in spotlight properties, in the data properties, in the power.
I should send you all the 7 and waste my 1 hour, 2
I am
hours for
filling
you.
5000 watts. Okay, you also did that, something 1000 or 2000. Okay, you did that, right? Now next one is diffuse, specular, and volume. In that diffuse and specular also we should increase. In your scene, if you see, it is by default 1. Diffuse is 1, specular
Baba,
is 1. We have to increase
Baba,
it to
Baba,
2000,
if you
3000 or
really
something.
wanted
In
it
thousands
so
we have to
badly,
increase.
you would have pinged me immediately at 2:30 itself when I did
It
not
is
send after
only
10 minutes,
5000
or
is
when I have 20
correct.
minutes, you would have pinged me.
Now you can see it is, yeah. So because
It's
this model
you
is
want
scale
it,
is
correct?
bigger,
So
no,
you should
so we
ask
have to
me.
increase the value also. So for point light also, I will do the same thing so that
You want the
it
information,
won't be
you should
dark
come
like
behind
this.
me.
We can make it brighter,
You
and then
want
we
the
will try to
information,
render it.
Baba. Understand that first. You asked me, you cannot
Okay, you are
simply
also
ask
trying.
me and you
You
cannot
do one
simply
thing.
go.
You go
This
to
is what
world
you also told
properties.
us.
Go to
When
world
something is given
properties,
to you, you have to keep following up. You
and
cannot
then
simply
make
ask and go. You have to follow. That's what you told us, correct?
in world
Right.
properties, make the color black, so that no, we can clearly work on the lights color. Then we can make it
I'm
brighter.
also thinking that only. I'm also thinking that only.
Finally, we can make it brighter. But first, set the lights.
Listen, listen, listen.
Yeah. Now it has
You,
become
you
black. No.
texted me
Now select
290.
the spotlight.
You texted me 290.
Go to
You texted me back
data
to
properties.
547. In these 3 hours in between, why you didn't ping me? If it is so urgent for you. Yeah, but you should have pinged me.
Yeah, I have to
That's
see
all
it.
I understand. Even we are also have.
For me to do. Yeah. Then I can tell you the values for that one.
See,
Yeah.
so what? Yeah. I'm not scared of anything. Let's see. First he asked me, Shivaram, are you available? No, I'm free. I message and he message. I just sent out something. He told me, see, he told me he needs URL and this thing. Okay. And go to from all that.
Yeah, I'll change the color of the cyan first. Go to and select the spotlight. Like this, fine. Go to material properties, and then roughness. Okay, fine. Because it is the mesh is bit okay. The mesh is not proper mesh, no. See, it is the lines are like this, no. It is not organized. So it is like the shining when it is falling. When we see the shining, it is a bit glittery or flickering effect is there. Okay, fine. Now this is the parameters for values for the aluminum or any metallic. Point 0.9, I'll keep it 0.82 or something, and then roughness can be zero point 0.1, and IOR is okay, index of roughness, and specular is also okay, zero point 0.5. Okay, rest of the things are okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'll switch on this. Refraction is not needed. Okay, right. I'll go to render properties. Screen space reflections is on, and then go to world properties. If I give white color, no, what happens? You won't see any reflection. See, for a mirror to you, if you want to go, if you want to see a mirror, no, you need to see the reflection. Otherwise, mirror object won't be there. So, same way here also, any metal, if you want to see, you have to give it some reflection, some varied colors images. Only then it will reflect. In your case, what you are seeing is Amazon, no. What they are doing, they are not doing it in 3D render. They will do in using the photograph. They will do. Then in the background in Photoshop software, they will put this white color background. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, no. We will try here only. Same thing. No, we will try here. I will show you. Wait. That is, we will go to world properties and then give some image for the reflection to feed the reflectivity of the object. We are giving some reflection. Go to world properties, color, environment texture, and then open. Yeah. Now you see some reflections are there on the object. It is shadow is there. You can you see that this is shadow. Yeah, because it is so bright. No, that is the light's direction is like that. If you want to see the shadow this side, you have to turn the shadow. See, point light is here. No, see, shadow is here. Yeah. So if the that is the creates the shadow. If you want the shadow for this spotlight also, we can switch on. Go to light properties and switch on. Uh, no, I'm not getting proper order means like this you want. That you have to work on. See, it is not we are not mathematical, no, we have to move the light and position it and then see and then get the shadow whatever we want. But shadow is on, shadow is not invisible or any error kind of thing. Now you have formed the shadow, you have to position the light so that you can get the desired type of shadow. That's all. Yeah. So shadow, this is a parameter. These are the tools. You have to switch on the shadow. You have to go to the world properties and then give some reflection. Now you have got the reflection. See, you are able to see the reflection, right? But the model is bit. It's not uh, zigzag, no. So that is why the reflection also is bit. You can see it is disturbed. Reflection is not proper. New 3D. Yes. Yeah, we can reduce it. We can reduce that. We can go to material properties and then reduce it. Yeah. So then, yeah. Now white background we have to do it in Photoshop only. Here we need reflection, no? See some colors we are able to see, no? Here some red color, all that. We need those colors. Then we have to cut this in Photoshop and then we do. That is that is what you have to understand, that if I put the background in the white color, no, this will reflect the white color. Whatever I am going to put in front of it, you have given it reflection factor, and you are saying I want some other image, not what is in front of the mirror. So it's not possible, no. So now you want that is why they what they do. In Photoshop, what we have to do is this, in alpha we have to render it. PNG or Targa we have to render. Go to Photoshop. Yeah, I can show you that. I can show you. I'll go to World Properties and then I you can just adjust the lighting. Okay. Fine. Now we'll render it. %. Here frame number is 1 and path we have to define. With shadow only. With shadow. You want dark. You want that is, if you want a darker shadow, no, you have to bring the white color down. Otherwise, everything will be white. So, okay, let me switch off this one. See, now you are able to see the shadow. There is, I think, in the point light, no, uh, the shadow is affected by the environment actually. That is why it is this color. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Ah, ah. Mm-hmm. Uh, you want to show only the wheel. Uh, I think for this brushed shadow. What is that? I'm not getting it. Sorry. Okay, okay. Right, right, right. That is, it is a in 3D. It will be real only. It won't be like when we switch on the font in the properties. No, for the font there will be a shadow. it won't be like that. But we can adjust it here. We can adjust it here. Like this you want. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So you have to, this is bit cycles rendering, it's in cycles rendering. It's a bit, it takes time to render, it is still rendering. So here we can adjust the shadows. Yeah. Do you see the sample 19 like that, it is rendering still. Small granular dots are there, no? Till all of them disappears, it will be rendering. Yeah, slowly it will. Yeah. Yeah. It takes time. It is still rendering. You can see, rendering is done. If you want without dots, no, it will. We have to increase the values here. It will take more time also. Maybe 248 2048. Okay. Um, denoise. Yeah, fine. Now it should be okay, right? Yeah. Can adjust the shadow cast. Yeah, it's okay. Now you don't want this background, right? But what I'm saying is we need this reflection. There is color you are able to see, no, on the metal. We are able to see some colors. So for that sake, no, we need this background. But we don't want to see the background in the background. That is the image we don't want to see, but its effect we want to see on the metal. So we can cut the image in the rendering option. How? We can go to um, film and then make it transparent. Now, yeah, now as you said, no, we can just try this one. We'll go to plane and then make it bigger, rotate it, and then it's too big. Yeah. Select the camera, go to camera properties. interior properties. I will just give it white and see. Pure white we will give and see. We have to do it separately only. Um, Poonam. We have to take this. Yeah, without in Photoshop only we can. Yeah, because it is realistic. No, it is like if you keep the shadow, we cannot do any manipulation. If we whatever the shape, it will show it. That's all. Uh, that is what you were asking for. No, it is ambient occlusion. If I switch, that is, if I give here an image, no, see here I will give an image and increase the strength and switch off the point light. The light should not be there. Only then you will get this kind of soft shadow. It is not a shadow actually. It's like I'll show you. Yeah, you are seeing no the small one. That one it's a kind of it's called occlusion, ambient occlusion they say. Yeah. Whenever some objects are very closer to each other, you will see some small soft shadow will be there. So it is not actual shadow. It won't define the shape of the. It won't reflect the shape of the object. It will just show the closeness of the object uh, in contact with the ground or whatever it is in contact. So that you want. So for that we have to what we have to do is we have to take only this metal and then wheel, go to Photoshop, and then change it like that we have to do. Maybe we'll try that. We just make like this. We'll take 3 years here. Okay. Switch on. Switch on the point light and switch off the shadows so that we don't want the shadows, so we not switch it on. Let me go to world properties and then put point one. Okay, this we can take it to uh, Photoshop. Right. Now we don't need this floor anymore, so we can hide it. Or we can just rotate this only, I think. We can even this plane. Yeah, that, yeah, yeah. We don't need, yeah, we need light because otherwise it is all mono, it is looking mono. If I switch off the light now, see how it is looking. It is looking like this. Yeah, yeah, that is we need the variation on the surface, no? Here some darkness, here some little brightness. That variation will not get. There is any when you cast a light on an object, no, it will have three variation at least. One is darkness, ambient part. Another is diffuse part. Another is specular part. Ambient part is where the light is not at all casted. There is the light is not falling in that portion. And diffuse part is where the light is casted on and it is spreaded. Light is spreaded. Specular is where the light's centric vector is right hitting on that surface, so it will get highlighted. Yeah, it will glare. You will see a glare there. You will see a highlight shining there. So that like that, no, that variation we are able to see. So it is looking bit nice. Now, uh, now we will just try to make it here only. We try to move this. Increasing the far clip plane, otherwise we cannot see it. Go to material and then increase. If I increase it, it is becoming. If I increase the whiteness of the background, no, this also becoming white. It is getting influenced. So we cannot do it here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have to use another software to do that. Photoshop, we have to render this. We will do that later. We have to, yeah, yeah. Go to render properties and then output properties, 50% of the HD, and press F12. Yeah, render image. This I'm rendering it as 16-bit, zero compression, RGBA, means alpha information also will be there, and path we have to define where the file should fall. Render output. What is the name of it? Wheel, I'll say wheel. Wheel brake. Okay. Yeah. So now it's going to render. Go to render image. You can see here numbers are running here. So till they this dotted granular dots are there. No? Once they are all solved, that is they all disappear, then the rendering is finished. It will say rendering done. It will say maybe from your Gmeet you are not able to see anything. Yeah, I'm showing you the render screen. In Blender, render screen is separate, so we have to share it separately. It is no, it is still rendering. Can you see the remaining numbers are running? Numbers are running. Numbers are still running. Yeah, yeah. I think one more minute is there. I think. Cycles rendering is bit. It takes time compared to EV rendering. No, cycles rendering will take time. For production, we use cycles rendering only. For academical purpose, we can use this. We have to remodel. Poonam. We'll do that. Huh? We'll do this remodeling. Maybe it won't be so similar to this, but something closer we can get it. It's still rendering. It is. There is sampling. They call it in the rendering engine. No, there is something called sampling. Sampling means one side a gray dot is there, another side black dot is there. It will fill the in betweens. How you know? Keep on making it blur, 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 blur upon blur. It will sample. It will multiply the pixels. Every pixel it will work. Every pixel it will multiply. That is called rendering. For example, in rose, no rose, if you are doing a rose model, in that petals will be red. Yeah, one petal if we are rendering, the petal will be red only here. But in that color variations will be there. Little darker red will be there, brighter red will be there, brightermost red will be there. So in between these reds, it will keep on filling the gradients. Rendering engine, what it does is this one. It will keep on increasing the now it is rendered. See now the time it took for the one image render is 3.5 minutes. It is it. And memory it has used is, yeah, 63.73 megabytes or something. Now we have to save it. Go to image, save as D, and then my drive I am saving render output. Wheel. Yeah, we'll go to Photoshop and share the Photoshop. Yeah. Now, so now we have to cut it, Poonam, like this. We have to go to lasso tool and then first cut it like this. Background and your model, like that one image specification was there, requirement was there. So I made it like that. Yeah. Yeah, like that. That is, I didn't. Maybe it depends on some objects. No, it is easy. It won't have much. Yeah, like that. Some it differs. See, for this also, I made it like this. Yeah, like this. Background is white. So, like that. These designs you are talking about, no, no, it's all in texture, 3D only. Inside the cup is all in 3D only, Blender. Yeah, yeah. Lighting, yeah. It's all in 3D, Blender only. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We have to produce all these things. UV map, everything we have to give them. Only then they will have. So this one is the display image. See, background is completely white color. Yeah, yeah. They all display like this one. See, is someone else is this is someone else product. Yeah, it will be white color like this. It's taking. Yeah, 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 like this. No, no, I didn't. I didn't make it. It is someone else. Yeah, yeah. This someone else product. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They, uh, yeah, yeah. Without, yeah, we can do it actually. We have to. That what they do, no? They take a photograph of that uh, coffee's upper layer, like a texture they apply. They create a circle in the object, in the tea cup, on the keep place it on the top, and then exactly on that they will cut in Photoshop. Nicely they will cut in Photoshop and paste on the object. UV unwrap, paste on the object. Then it will be. Yeah, yeah. Next class, next session. Okay. Uh, Texturing I wanted to show you, that is for this model only, no, for the model what I sent you, that what is it, table lamp. It has more scope of, that is glass is there, bumps on glass is there, metal is there, and then I showed you translucent. It is very easy in Blender, so that is so other, like that model, how to model it all. So it will be useful for you when you are doing remodeling. No, it will be useful. Hard surface, all that. Yeah. So like that, I want to go slowly only. It'll be the ladder steps slowly we are taking. So this what you have. Mm, uh, 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 okay. You want to go on lighting, no? Lighting again and again. You want to. There is shading. There is in one session. No, we can focus on one thing because it will become very tired and you will lose your attention. Attention has one span, no. So, and I too have some other commitments also. Because I'm spending time, but generally it is 2.5 hours. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like that we can do. Yeah, so that you will not go out of the syllabus. So that we have designed it for you to grow in knowledge about the software, and also what you desire. No, that also we can do definitely. Yeah. So okay, Poonam. Okay, thank you. So yeah, yeah. So next session is when Sunday. Okay. Uh, tomorrow is Saturday, no? No, tomorrow is also okay, I feel. Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, then in that case, okay, no problem. So Sunday we can have. Sunday is okay for me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Poonam. Thank you. So Sunday. Thank you.